In this one, we will see how to convert Python to Cython or use the power of Cython within Jupyter Notebooks. So what we will do here is quite simple. I'm going to first import the time module to capture how long the given code takes to run. I'm defining a function. We will measure how long this function takes to run in plain Python. Then we will Cythonize it and then measure the time again. So this is the simple function. It takes one argument k. The larger the value of k, the longer the function takes to run. Alright, so this is defined. Now here in this particular block, we are measuring how long this function took to run with this particular value of k. You can see here it takes this many seconds. Alright, so I can run the code again. Because I am recording this video, this might take some amount of time, additional time to run. But anyway, let's try to run this one more time. So importing time module, defining the function, and let's see how long this takes to run. It is still running. Let it keep running. Now it took 7 seconds. Because I am recording at the same time I am running the Python code also, it's taking double the time. Now, so this is taking 7 seconds right now. Now let's Cythonize this code. How to do that? We will need this particular module, Cython module, in order to run this. So if you have not run this before, you need to run this particular code. Pip install Cython. Once this is run, what you need to do is you need to first load the Cython extension, %load extension Cython. Like any other extension that you will load in Jupyter Notebooks, here we are loading Cython extension. That's the main part. Okay, you do this only once in one single Jupyter Notebook, only once. Then any function that you want to Cythonize, in every cell inside the Jupyter Notebook, you just need to add this particular magic function or magic command, %Cython -a. Once this is done, whatever piece of code that is present inside this cell, all this code, Cython will try to Cythonize. So here, this is the same exact Python code. Only here I've added the _cy part here. Alright. So this will, on running this particular cell, let's run this one more time. Let me run this one more time. Okay, I need to first load the Cython extension here. This is loaded. Now let's run this. Now it is generating, Cython is generating the C code to make this particular function faster. So it shows certain colors here. If we are trying to do this with plain Python, we will not be getting this kind of an output. In Jupyter Notebook, you get all these details. So here, it is highlighting the parts wherever the code is interacting with Python. Okay, so it is saying that at this particular point, there is some sort of a Python interaction. And there is a lighter shade of yellow. That means there is also Python interaction in those places also, but it's not as hard as these two lines. Okay, so this is done. Everything is set. Our code has been Cythonized. Now, we have already run this code. It took 1.7 seconds. Now, let me run it one more time so that you are convinced that this is going to take lesser time. Earlier, it took 7.2 something seconds, right? So now let's see. It's now taking 3.51 seconds, right? So no change in code. Just by adding one single magic command function, we are able to do this sort of an improvement. Like we have effectively doubled the speed or reduced the time by half. Now we can make further improvements, just like how we did in the previous video on how to Cythonize any given functions. We are going to define the variables, define what is the variable types, right? So we have already seen this in the previous one. Here also, just to recap, we are having the function name for every argument here, every argument used inside the function. We are defining what is the variable type. So every argument, we start with the code word or the keyword cdef, followed by the data type, and then followed by the variable name itself. We need to just define what is the type of the variable. This will save a ton of time. Likewise, every function that we have, we are defining with cpdef instead of just def. That's all. Once this is done, we are just going to run this particular cell so that Cython will know how to convert it. Alright, so now you can see clearly here the number of yellow points, yellow lines have come down. There's absolutely no yellow here, but there is some sort of a Python interaction in this particular line alone. Alright, so this is good. This is good enough for us. We can run this code one more time. Now see this, earlier this is the amount of time. I think it will be twice that amount of time right now. Let me try it and run it again. So here it is 0.08 seconds. Excellent. So effectively, from 7.2 seconds, we have brought down the code runtime to less than 1 second or even 0.1 second, right? That is the kind of speed improvement you can easily achieve using Cython inside in Jupyter Notebooks.